Let's face it, jersey reveals stink. But the LA Kings did just prove that you can have a cool and memorable uniform launch.
Yeah, when jerseys come out, we all get excited about them, but the process by which they've been revealed has gotten stale and repetitive. Blurry pictures, cryptic social posts, and worst of all, excessive explainers acting like every stitch holds historical significance.
The Kings just skipped that whole process and did something completely different. No tease for their new jersey at all. No pictures, no posts, nothing. Not even an acknowledgement that the jersey existed in the first place. Then on opening night of the season, after warming up in their standard home uniforms, the Kings did this.
A surprise reveal complete with clever deception and, at times, hiding in plain sight. Most impressively, they did it with no leaks. The Kings gave us access for this whole thing, so we were there and we were able to talk to them leading up to it. Here's how and why they pulled it off.
Every third jersey or every alternate jersey or new uniform, they kind of follow a similar formula, and it's really hard to stick out.
There's the teaser, there's the picture of, there's a picture of the jersey, but it's blurred out, or it's dark, or you see a photo of someone wearing it, but it's cut out. Like, I don't know, like it's, especially today with how much we're consuming every single day on social media, it just felt like the best way to cut through the noise is to not make any noise. Like, just let it happen.
Enter Matt McElroy, the Kings director of creative.
You know, I'm a big jersey guy, so obviously I pay close attention to, you know, your guys and aesthetics and all the blogs, and I feel like you see teams come up with all this stuff all the time. You know, it's sort of just been done, you know, to come up with something truly original right now is really hard. And I think we were sitting in a meeting just talking about, you know, what if we did this idea or that idea, or, you know, these are fun. And I was just like, well, what if we didn't do anything? You know, like, what if the surprise and the moment of trying to do close-up magic basically in front of 20,000 people and pull the old switcheroo is the reveal, and that's going to generate more buzz than any piece of content that we can produce or create.
That got like shot down pretty quickly. We're not doing that. Like, come on, like that's, you need to like have a marketing cycle. You need to get people ramped up for it. And then just like 2 months later, Sean, our VP, comes over and he's like, okay, we're shadow dropping it. And I'm like, okay, like I guess we got to make a video for it.
My initial reaction was actually like, I loved it because it forces you to think outside of the box, and then it's instantly like, okay, we need to plan the biggest surprise party of our life. And, you know, it kind of being backwards to other, you know, a normal unveiling where it really forced us to think creatively, to keep a secret and to really, you know, push the envelope on like, what does the whole picture look like at a comprehensive level of like, everything from the opening video to like Team LA, to our talent wearing the jerseys. So it really, really forced us to be very intentional with what we're doing.
That's going to be a lot more work than just doing a normal opening night. After I got over the shock of doing that, it really became, okay, if we're going to do 2 jerseys on opening night, I want to do 2 graphics packages. I want to do one that matches everything that's going on the ice for warm-up so that the fans don't know that there might be anything coming.
We have game day templates that are designed for every single game, and we have a look for home and away. So basically with everything we designed, we had to come up with a third version of it for this specifically.
So it became immediately, how do we make a second set of headshots? How do we make a second logo loop? How do we make everything in the arena change at the same time, that when the players take the ice in the alternate jersey, everything in the arena matches what's happening at the same time. So if for warm-ups we're wearing our normal home jersey, I want everything to match and have the same normal primary logo. And then the second we show the alternate jersey, I want everything in the arena to change and show the crown logo and make sure that it all matches.
We added double the security, double the guest services people during our rehearsals so that no one could really come in at that time. So we also went around the concourse and make sure like every curtain was closed before we ran the actual content and the video. Prior to like our last rehearsal to opening night, we didn't even run the actual opening video. Like we did it all to audio to make sure that nothing was leaked.
every time. It's beautiful.
What was the process like keeping that physically safe and hidden during this process?
There was a bag.
Either the jersey was in our Kelly Cheeseman's office, but when I would go borrow it, I would try to make sure I hide it and it's obscured. So it's kind of under my desk in this lovely and very secure bag that we transported it to and from my office whenever we needed to shoot with it. Almost the more janky it is, the more people won't think we're doing anything funny.
Even if they thought, like, say a leak happens, they were very confident no one's gonna have this down. Like, if someone sees a picture, they're still not gonna know what we're gonna do with it.
There's always fear, but at the end of the day, like, we didn't think anyone we NDA is gonna screw us. And even, I think someone else mentioned about, even if it got leaked, at no point are people like, oh, they're gonna wear it just out on the ice. Like, they're still gonna think we're gonna launch it tomorrow morning. And they're gonna think, well, oh, it's noon. Like, they haven't said anything. It's 5, they haven't said anything. I'm in the building, they haven't said it, like, it's gonna build. And at no point I think people are gonna ever get to like, oh, they're just gonna take the ice in it tonight.
So you're playing chicken with the internet.
Totally. Like, it's, you have to really resist the urge to like, just give them like a crumb. But it's just like building this anticipation. It's like it feels like a tea kettle, like whistling.
The Sons of Guns pulled it off. It was amazing in there. And they turned the store over and people could go to the team store and buy the jerseys right then. We picked up jerseys the next day. It was cool to not have here's the jersey, be the first to know when you can get it, which has happened with some of these teams, like, and you're on a pre-order thing. The immediacy of it, it was just analog as hell.
Yeah, it was super cool. And now there's an awesome story attached to this jersey itself. Just don't look up the box score from the night of.
They didn't end up having a game, unfortunately. They had a very cool anthem, and then that was the event.
Don't look it up.
Here's everybody from the Kings side who worked on this release, and you'll see there's a ton of names on there. The collaboration, you could tell, went from, as Nathan was saying, like, oh, well, it's a bad idea, to, okay, we're doing this, and it ended up being the sickest idea.
Huge thanks to the Kings for letting us be a part of this, letting us go behind the scenes, get all this access, and sitting down with us to answer our billions of questions about this whole thing, because it was so fascinating to us and so very, very cool. Hopefully, they're inspired by this. Hopefully, other teams are inspired by this, because the same old jersey rollouts now are going to look even worse in comparison.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to What Chaos here on YouTube. You will get everything, daily episodes, player interviews, and so much more. It's all here on the What Chaos YouTube. Hit subscribe.